us. There we go. Pies and Tim show.
Welcome back to the Pies and Tim Arnold show, baby, on this fantastic Tuesday, the 11th of March, 2025.
It's the middle of March. Why can't it be the beginning of March? Or the beginning of January, or...
Hey, just be glad it's not the beginning of June or anything like that.
3 more months. Anyway, we have a bunch we got to talk about, including the NFL. Even though it's not football season, get into it. All right, we're going to start with baseball today. 16 more days. And they cannot come fast enough. Of course, my Rangers had to make a stupid decision on their part, sending Nathaniel Lowe to the Nationals. I think it was the Nationals. You send him somewhere. This is where I wish I had a laptop. Where did I put my 10-year remote? Where? Screw it. Let's go grab one from the bed. Got the one from the bedroom. Eric. Eric just said, "What's up, guys?"
Yeah.
Here we go.
Dadgummit.
I
don't even know what we're talking about.
we were talking about Nathaniel Lowe. I don't know. Still on the Ranger? I think he got sent off to Washington, I think. I'll look it up and get back to you. I'll look it up, guys, and I'll post it in the comment section. Actually, I can look it up right now. That's what I'll do. My camera's frozen. It's because I am not looking.
Yeah.
He is indeed on the Washington Nationals. So there we go. Don't need to look that up anymore. Anyway.
Well, I can't believe we are literally just a couple of weeks away from the start of the regular season in flipping baseball. That's crazy.
But with that being said,
also another news, NASCAR news. The Phoenix race was happening this weekend. Of course, I did not watch it.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Never mind. No, I don't.
My driver crashed out on that 99. So here's like you baseball freaks. But anyway, let's talk about what's going on. And they're racing at Las Vegas next week. Yay. Anyway, here we go. NFL time. Oh, and I've got a surprise. You guys may have seen this in the last podcast before this one. We're bringing it back, boys and girls, children of all ages. We are bringing it back.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. Speaking of NFL, I'll throw my NFL jersey on. And we'll talk about NFL. Will Fries. What a last name. What a last name. Will Fries going to the Vikings for a five-year, $88 million contract. Many ask. The Bengals went 9-8 last year.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still going to be a Bengals fan, or are you going to jump ship to one of your three other favorite teams you root for? Don't worry. None of them. It's not the Rams. It's not the Rams, 49ers, or Seahawks, so don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
One of them is a team in Eric's division.
Yeah.
Love you, Eric.
Yeah. I don't know if he's even watching.
He is.
Ah.
There's a one eyeball. Next to the eyeball. It's a team in Eric's division that is not Eric's team. Cards suck. LOL. They don't suck. You want to know what team does suck? It's the
What?
Eric. What are we gonna do with you? Anyway.
Dude, Eric, when are you gonna join back in these podcasts, man? Come on, I miss you.
I think it's suck up time, I guess. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh, grab the glass. Here we go. Podcast glasses. Here we go. The bigger guys, the bigger ones. Anyway, so Daniel Jones is going to the Colts. He's finalizing a deal with Indianapolis. That's good because Indianapolis can now not make the playoffs for 5 consecutive years. I don't know how large the contract is, but Daniel Jones. I have nothing against the guy, but he is now. What Tom Brady was toward the end of his career with Tampa Bay. Washed up. And I see that with all love and respect. Mr. Brady, greatest quarterback of all time.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, he'll be the greatest quarterback of all time. I don't give a crap if Patrick Mahomes has more than Brady does. I do not care.
Yep.
Tom Brady is the OG GOAT. Patrick Mahomes is just a GOAT wannabe.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes, if you ever watch this video, how about the last year's Super Bowl? How'd that go? 34 to nothing.
No.
24 nothing at halftime.
I don't even want to talk about it.
No, your name's not Patrick Mahomes, though.
I know that, but I freaking picked him to win the Super Bowl, you ding dong.
How can you put yourself like that, Tim? It's not nice.
Okay, forget what I said.
Anyway. So we talked about Will Fries going to the Vikings. We talked about Daniel Jones going to the Colts. Ooh, we get some very exciting news from the jungle. Well, I should say very exciting and very disappointing news for the jungle. The news is we are, well, the good news, glad news. I mean, happy news. Sad and happy news at the same time. And also bad news. The sad and happy news is Sam Hubbard retired. We wish him the best of luck in retirement. He was only 29, but He had a great 7 years. Great 7 years in the jungle. We'll miss him. There will never be another Sam Hubbard who can run a 96-yard pick six against the Baltimore Ravens. I'll always remember that. He's trucking it. You remember Keith Trailer, the Bears,
I think so.
when he did that, but he didn't go all the way to the end zone. He made it to like the 20-yard line and got tackled. Anyway, so that's a sad and happy news. We're happy for him that he finally decided he wanted to step away, but it's going to be sad that we're not going to see a number 94 run his 96-yard field pick six. That was funny. When I saw that, I laughed my ass off. It's the hometown boy retires. And yes, I'm drinking a Red Bull. Okay. I was friggin' tired. I was friggin' tired this morning. Anyway. And now for the bad news. Eric already mentioned it. I would not say Trey Hendrickson might be traded. He wants a trade. But I wouldn't say he'd be traded. I only drink one a day, Eric. It's not like I drink 8 a day. I used to do that. Couldn't sleep for 2 days. Anyway. So it's not the fact that Trey Hendrickson might be traded. He wants one. He wants a trade. He wants out of Cincinnati. Unless he gets a bigger contract than he wants. But I heard that he might be getting a $30 to $32 million contract if he stays with Cincinnati. Like, is that what the best defensive end in the AFC North wants? No. That's like you're getting paid 5 years to work at McDonald's. You can make that much at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe in Los Angeles, but not where I'm at. You'd be lucky if you're making bank at McDonald's, where I'm at. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Trey Hendrickson, if he goes to either Pittsburgh, Baltimore, or Cleveland, I'm going to be pissed.
Hey, what if he came here to Phoenix?
I don't care if he goes to Arizona. We're not rivals with the Cardinals. If he goes to 49ers, I'm going to be pissed as hell. So they'll go to the Super Bowl. Trey Hendrickson, I love you to pieces if you're watching this. I love you to pieces. I love you to pieces. Because I have 2 of your jerseys, or t-shirt jerseys. But I want you to please stay in Cincinnati, even if it's a shit contract. Just stay in Cincinnati for at least 1 more year. I don't give a crap where you go in 2026. I just want you to stay in Cincinnati for 2025. Okay? All I want from you. All I want from you. But don't let me negotiate where the hell you go. I'm not your father. I ain't your mother. But please, as a Cincinnati Bengals fan, please just stay in Cincinnati for 1 more year. Just 1 more year. All I'm asking. 1 more year. Give us 1 more good year. We don't want to let go of you yet. We're just looking for 1. We're just looking for 18 to 25 more weeks. That's all we are looking for. 18 to 25 more weeks. You don't even have to play in the preseason. Trey Hendrickson, if you stay in Cincinnati for 1 more year, I will paint my face to look like a tiger. Throughout, from the start of preseason to the Super Bowl, or the end of the regular season, depending on where we finish, I will wear Tiger face paint from the start of preseason till when we are eliminated for the postseason, if we ever are.
Yeah.
We just want you in Cincinnati for one more season. One more season.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Eric, I will paint my face to look like a tiger. Just one more year, Trey. That's all we're asking for. All we are asking for. But I'll be happy for you no matter what decision you make. I just want you to stay in Cincinnati for one more season. But it's not to what I want, Trey. It's what you want. What you want. If you want to go to another team, I ain't gonna stop you because I'm not your father. I'm your mother. All right. I did enough bribing for one day. I wasn't bribing. Anyway, we're gonna jump ship baseball again. Oh, here we go. We're not gonna jump ship quite yet to baseball because Myles Garrett is still staying in Cleveland. Okay. Answer me this. You say, "Oh, I want out of Cleveland. I want out of Cleveland," and then you sign with Cleveland. That's like a baseball player saying, "I want out of Houston. I want out of Houston." He signs a 10-year contract. The Astros, not the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
I still can't believe this, Tim. And I still can't believe this.
Yeah.
I can't believe Joe Mixon actually went to Houston.
Yeah, well, I can't. Yeah.
Hey, any news on Arizona Cardinals?
I don't know, honestly, any news, honestly.
I'll have to look it up later. Russell Wilson might be going to his 4th team in his career. Good God.
Oh, great.
The guy's played for more teams. This guy's played for more teams than anybody in the NFL. The Cardinals signing Josh Sweat from the Eagles. Yeah, nobody should know that, Jim. You're a Cardinals fan. You should know that. You're messing with you. Anyway, we're going to jump ship. That's enough football talk. Because the more I talk about football, the more stressed out I'm going to get against Trey Hendrickson. But
yeah,
I understand where it's coming from, though. I understand where Hendrickson's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want that contract for playing as good as you do. Good God. It's like getting paid McDonald's money for being a store manager, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. No, that's like district manager getting paid that much. Getting paid like $15 an hour for being a district manager. Oh. Anyway. We're talking about baseball because it is 16 days left. Nathaniel Lowe going to the Nationals. I already talked about that. But what we are going to talk about is Major League Baseball managers. Wait, we talked about that. Let's go. We're going to start with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Nothing bad. Torey Lovullo, great manager. I got to look up MLB manager contracts and see where everybody's at. Atlanta Braves. Brian Snitker, one of the most animated managers out there. What incarnation is going on over there?
What are you talking about?
I'm hearing banging.
Oh, it's alright. It's just me looking at Google and stuff.
You bang the keyboard? Bang, bang, bang?
No.
Oh, you must be plucking away. typing away, I should say, not plucking.
Yeah.
Anyway, Atlanta. I already talked about Atlanta Braves. Any more A teams in baseball? Nope. We're gonna go to the Baltimore Orioles. Brandon Hyde. That's another year. Boston Red Sox. Alex Cora gets another year. Chicago Cubs. Craig Counsell. Man. Great manager. Chicago White Sox. Oh boy. I'm gonna go off on the Chicago White Sox just for a hot second here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chicago. Chicago. Especially the South Side. Chicago. You need a good season. You need a great season. You need a postseason appearance to get over the humiliation.
Yep.
The utter humiliation of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
You guys went 41 and 121 last year, making yourselves the worst team in Major League Baseball. You went through more managers than any other team in the past 3 years.
Next killing, Chicago.
White Sox.
Oh, well, the same thing.
Yeah, Chicago White Sox. You need to turn this around, White Sox. You really do. Here's what I'm going to propose.
Mm-hmm.
Prove me if I'm wrong. I just hope I'm not. Get ahead early in the season. Get ahead. And by ahead, I mean at least in your first 40 games, you're 25 and 15. Get ahead. Get 10 games above 500. But don't stop after game 40. Keep going. White Sox. Do what you guys did in 2005. That's when Ozzie Guillen was manager. You guys had 4. This is in the ALCS. You guys had 4 consecutive complete games in the ALCS against Los Angeles Angels. You went on to the World Series and you smoked the Houston Astros, who were then in the National League. In order to rebound after the horrendous 2024 season you guys had, you guys pretty much need to win everything. You guys pretty much need to go 162-0. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I don't think any Major League Baseball team is going to go undefeated during the regular season. There's no way in hell that's going to happen. Like any team.
Yep.
But the White Sox pretty much need to do that.
Yep.
After a 121 loss season. And now I'm told. What the hell? So cold for those. Good God. I thought to me. Anyway. What do you think about Jack Knox, folks? We'll talk about more about baseball. How about your Brewers, Eric? Well, in all honesty, Brewers, what the MLB needs to do, and I will tell you guys my predictions on who's going to win each division. There's only 3 divisions in each league in the MLB. Well, 4 technically. I'm going to give you guys my predictions on division winners in 2025 in Major League Baseball. We are going to start with the American League East. My prediction of the winners in the American League East in 2025. So for those who don't know, or nationally fans and want to know who in the heck is in the American League East, you got the Orioles, Red Sox, Yankees, Rays, Blue Jays. My prediction of who is going to win. I'm covering these three hands because these three teams are not making the postseason. It's either going to be the Orioles or the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
It's the Orioles. The Orioles are the 2025 American League East champions.
Yeah.
American League Central. You got the Tigers, White Sox, Royals, Twins, and Guardians. With the winners of the 2025 American League Central. There's a team who needs to win this division, and there's a team who I think is going to win the division. The team that needs to win the division is the Chicago White Sox, as previously mentioned. My pick to win the 2025 American League Central crown is the Kansas City Royals. American League West. This is my division, boys. This is my division. You got the Rangers, Astros, Mariners, the rebranded Athletics, and the LA Angels. My prediction to win, hopefully, to win the 2025 AL West crown.
Yeah.
After the way the Rangers are looking during spring training, even though it doesn't mean poop. 2025 American League West champions. The LA Angels. I did not say my team because judging from what we're looking at spring training, we're going to be horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrendous. We might actually be 40 and 122. You never know. I hope not. Oh, I hope not. Anyway. Actually, screw this. We're going to talk about the way the divisions are going to be.
Yeah.
AL East, it's going to be Orioles, Yankees, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Rays. AL Central, Royals, Tigers, Guardians, Twins, White Sox. I'm sorry, Chicago fans. I just had to say it. AL West. This is my predictions, by the way, so prove me wrong, Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
AL West, Angels, Astros, Athletics, Rangers, Mariners. I think we're going to be horrible. We're not going to be the 2024 Chicago White Sox horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway. NL East.
We got the Diamondbacks.
That's National League West.
Oh. Sorry.
Wrong Western Division, Tim.
Yeah, I know that.
Why'd you say you forgot the Diamondbacks? Anyway.
I forgot we were in the National.
You guys in the National League. The only reason I say that is because my National League team is in the same division yours is.
Yeah.
Anyway. NL East. For those who don't know or don't root for any team in the National League East, here we go. You got the Braves, Nationals, Marlins, Mets, and Phillies. Now my prediction for the NL East crown will belong to the New York Mets. If they're just signing Juan Soto, they are going to go and win the NL East.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here we go. What do you mean I can't have two teams? You know I have two teams. Anyway. But I've been a fan of the Rangers longer. Anyway. The order of the NL East. Mets. Nationals. Marlins, Phillies, Braves. Now, the National League Central. You have the Cubs, the Brewers, the Reds, Cardinals, and I feel like I should know this. Sam, can you look up what the last team in the NL Central is?
Hold on, yeah.
I know it's Brewers, Cubs, Cardinals, Reds. Can't remember the other one. Pirates. Never mind, got it. Pirates.
Okay.
Good God, I'm getting old. So the Cubs, Pirates, Brewers, Reds, Cardinals. Here we go. My prediction of who's going to win that crown. It's going to shock everybody. My prediction to win the National League Central. Thanks, Eric, as I am now seeing your response to the 15.
Yeah.
Sorry, my eyes closed. I couldn't see it. The winner of the 2025 National League Central Division is. Remember, these are just predictions. I could be wrong. The winners of the 2025 National League Central. I really have to think about this. For the first time since 1990, I believe is the last time this team actually won the division. Because I'm not a fan of this team. Matter of fact, I think I have their hat. I'll be right back. I think I have a fan of this team. The winners of the 2025 NL Central for the first time since I believe 1990 when he went on to beat the Oakland Athletics in the World Series. And no, Eric, it is not the Pirates.
Yeah.
It is Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati Reds. Okay.
Cincinnati Reds, 2025 NL Central champions.
Well, so, I mean, that's not surprising because your team is also the Cincinnati Bengals, so gotta love that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I find that kind of ironic. I'm not a Reds fan. Anyway, National League West. For those who don't know or don't root for the NL West, let me give you a hint on the teams in that division. You have the Diamondbacks.
Yes.
The Dodgers. The Rockies, Padres, and Giants. I'm very surprised I didn't forget that division.
Yeah.
My prediction on who is going to win that division. Be coming right when I get back. They're at the head of this team.
Excuse me. All right. Hope you guys are doing fantastic on this Tuesday. Well, we've gone for 40 minutes almost. Wow.
I've come to the conclusion. Can't find it. So, I'm just gonna say it. Or unless I am that stupid and don't look around. I know I have. I know I have. So I'm just gonna tell you guys. The 2025 National League champions. This team went on to win the 2001 World Series. And they took a trip to the 2023 World Series. The National League champions for 2025 is the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yes.
I'm not only saying that because Tim is a fan. I honestly think they can turn around, and we might actually see a rematch of the World Series 2 years ago between the Rangers and Diamondbacks.
Would that be interesting?
I'm not going to say it. I am just going to keep my mouth shut, but I know it's good for me. Eric is right. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Maybe we will see the Arizona Diamondbacks actually win it this time. Get revenge against Texas. Or will we see the same thing we saw 2 seasons ago? Who's to know? My message for every every MLB team. Baltimore Orioles. 2 years ago, you got swept. You got swept in 3 games. Or 4 games. I think it was 3 or 4 games against the Texas Rangers.
Yep.
Who eventually went on to win the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
What you need to do is you need to rebound.
Yep.
You make him squeak to get the AL East crown in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Like you didn't do much in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Boston Red Sox. What in the name of Sam Hell was last season? Yes, I went to Fenway last year and I watched the Rangers totally get demolished by the Red Sox. But hey, what was that?
Mm-hmm.
New York Yankees. Oh, God. Where do I start?
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay Rays. You're playing somewhere else in 2025 after Hurricane Milton totally destroyed Tropicana Field.
Yep.
So, let's see that. Toronto Blue Jays. You know, all right. We're going to go to AL Central because three out of those four teams, three out of those five teams, I barely had anything to say about them. Detroit Tigers. Oh, my chair. That was weird. My chair all of a sudden started squeaking. Detroit Tigers. You lost the Guardians in the ALDS in 2024. We're looking to get 2 steps forward for the first time since 2012. And you guys are looking to win the World Series for the first time. Wow. The calculator. So 2024, 1984. It's 40 years. You guys are looking to win the World Series. You guys are looking to win the World Series for the first time in 41 years. You guys are looking to go to the World Series for the first time in 13 years. You guys almost made back-to-back trips to the World Series, but blew it against the Boston Red Sox in the 2013 ALCS. Who then went on to beat the Cardinals in the 2013 World Series. I almost said 2023. You guys need to rebound. Make Detroit happy. Make Tiger fans happy. And maybe in November, we will see the Detroit Tigers in the Fall Classic. Cleveland Guardians. How? You beat the Tigers in the LDS. You guys have your honor. You beat the Tigers in ALDS, but then you get absolutely creamed in the LCS against the New York Yankees, who then went on to lose the World Series. But anyway, you need to get further. Prove to Guardians fans. I'm having acid reflex right now. Prove to the city of Cleveland. Prove to the state of Ohio. Prove to all Guardians fans, no matter where they are, that you guys can bring that trophy home for the first time since 1948.
Yeah.
Come on. I know you guys can do it. Kansas City Royals. You've won a World Series this century. So that's a plus. But you've only won one World Series in this century, where the Boston Red Sox have won 4. Come on. A team who hasn't won a World Series in 86 has not won a World Series between an 86-year stretch is beating you in World Series championships. You guys only have 2. Boston Red Sox have 9. Come on. You can do it. You guys are my prediction for 2025 to win the division. Minnesota Twins. You guys haven't won crap. You guys have not won at all since 1991. You step it up. The first time, 34 years. your time. Chicago White Sox. I already went off on them, but I'm going to go again. The Chicago White Sox. Where do I start? Oh, I'm going to start right here. We're probably got about another 5 minutes left of the podcast, then we're going to call it. But anyway.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's 11:55. Anyway, here we go. Chicago White Sox. We're actually going to go 10 minutes instead of 5 because I know this is going to be a long one.
Yeah.
We're going to go till 12:05. My time. Chicago White Sox.
Mm-hmm.
That is how White Sox fans felt after last year. What I just did. Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. You need to win everything. After what happened last year, you need to win everything. You need to get over the embarrassment of losing over 110 games last year. We were the worst team in Major League Baseball last year. I'm not saying we as in I'm trying to act like a Chicago White Sox thing. You guys were the worst team in Major League Baseball last year. The absolute worst. You guys have no room to talk saying you guys have won a championship. You guys have won a championship. Then 19 years later, you're the worst team in Major League Baseball. That's nothing to be happy about. That is nothing to be happy about. Not even 2 decades later, you guys are the worst. AL West. Texas Rangers. Now I am saying this as myself because I'm a Rangers fan. We were absolutely, I wouldn't say absolutely horrible, but we weren't good. We were not good. We were out of the playoffs in mid-August. We need to step it up. Bruce Bochy won a world championship with us in 2023. We need to make sure he wins another one in 2025. Houston Astros. Don't change a thing. Don't change a thing. As much as I dislike the Houston Astros, don't do a thing. You guys was bad. It wasn't bad. I mean, you guys were great. LA Angels. Whoa. Don't change it. Seattle Mariners. Boy, was not a surprising 2024. Oh, boy. That was a very surprising 2024. Which that leads us to the Oakland A's. I don't say Oakland anymore. I just say the A's. Athletics. Okay. So maybe the Coliseum wasn't a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? Here's if the Coliseum was a good fit or not.
Yep.
We're moving on to Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can win a World Series championship there. Now we're going to jump to the NL West, and we're going to go backwards. We're going to snake it.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to start with the World Series champion. We're going to go Dodgers. Dodgers, what a great 2025 World Series you guys had. 2024 World Series. Great. Good. And now you're looking at repeat, which is the hardest thing to do. The hardest thing to do is repeat.
Absolutely. I don't know a single team that's ever repeated a World Series.
Yankees.
Oh.
The last bit. Back 25 years ago. Matter of fact, 25, 26 years ago.
Mm.
They actually three-peated. They were the last team to three-peat in Major League Baseball. They were the only team. Nope, they're not the only team to three-peat. Anyway, they were the last team to three-peat. Here we go. The Arizona Diamondbacks. It's had a great year. A great year. Just it wasn't the outcome you guys were looking for. Colorado Rockies. You guys haven't won crap since your inception in 1993. So here we go. Here we go. You guys haven't won anything in your franchise's history, but you've won the National League pennant, so I should not say you haven't won anything. You've won the National League pennant, and it's as far as you've ever got. And you guys swept in the 2007 World Series by the Boston Red Sox. San Diego Padres. You haven't been to the World Series in 27 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know who you lost to.
Yep.
San Francisco Giants. You haven't won anything since 2014. And the Rangers now have the manager that led you to that championship. So, haha. National League Central. Oops. National League Central. Actually, we're getting close to podcast time. I'll talk more about that later on. We are getting close to end of podcast time. We have T-minus 3 minutes. My World Series matchup and winner prediction. Here we go. We're both going to do this. World Series prediction. My World Series prediction. In the AL American League, the American League champion is hate to say this, but it's my boys, Texas Rangers. Even though I said that we're probably not win the AL West, doesn't mean they're not going to win the American League because we won as a wild card team in 2023. We were the last wild card team to win the World Series. The National League. It's Tim's boys, the Diamondbacks. Tim, you look out to lunch there, buddy. You all right, Tim? Tim!
What? Sorry.
Wake up, Tim.
Sorry, I was watching YouTube.
He's out to space is what he was doing, guys.
I know, yeah.
Anyway, World Series prediction is Rangers Diamondbacks. That's the second time in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, who's your World Series prediction?
You already know. My World Series prediction is going to be the Diamondbacks. Honestly, I feel like I would be a little bit surprised if it was the Diamondbacks and the Yankees, maybe.
Oh! No, you're not looking for that. No, you're not looking for that. But that's your prediction.
Well,
So
I don't know who the heck to pick. Okay, I don't
Diamondbacks,
know.
Yankees. That's your prediction right then and there. All right, 12:05, which means if you like this podcast, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell all your friends about these videos, and me and Tim will see you on the 18th of March.
Yes.
We will see you on the 18th of March, folks. You guys have a great one.
Absolutely. Later, everybody. Peace.